Greetings and great morning. You know what day it is. Oh, we all know what day it is in 2024. Happy Transformative Tuesday. As always, I'm Dennis R. Holder, Mr. Motivation, the CEO of Herald of Hope Books and Inspiration. And yes, I'm coming to you, each and every one of you, with some words of encouragement, of uplifting, something to reignite the fires of your passion. Come on this morning and scream it like I want to scream it, and you know you want to too. Wake up and lend me your ears on this Transformative Tuesday. Here we are blessed with another Transformative Tuesday in 2024 in January. Happy Transformative Tuesday. Happy January to each and every one of you. I pray that this message finds you doing well. No matter what the weather is, how cold it is, no matter what we're up against today, stand up and do what you need to do. Be safe about it, but make the decisions you need to make today as we prepare to do what? Do that thing I'm always talking about. Somebody say it with me. Transform into your next best self. Now, if you've been tuning in for the month of January, our topic has been, have you considered this? Just to give you a rundown, basically the wise adage that my grandfather would give, my Papa Stewart would give you when he was giving advice. The crumb of just food for thought he would add into it as he advised you the next step. And after he heard you out in that listening ear, he would always start with his advice, his next move that he would persuade you to take on. Have you considered this? All I'm asking us to do in 2024, for us to live a life of more balance, of awareness, of peace of mind, have you considered this? Have you considered that you deserve these things? Have you considered that you can be better? Have you considered that the best of you has not even been brought to light? Have you considered this? So I don't feel no need to delay us. I don't feel any need to continue to keep this thing going. Let's jump right into it this morning. Our quote for the day simply states, have you considered this? That growth is painful. That change is painful. But nothing is more painful than being stuck. Hey, where you don't belong. Somebody said it with me this morning. I said that growth can be painful. Come on. Change can be painful. But nothing is more painful than being stuck, S-T-U-C-K, where you don't belong. Oh, on this Transformative Tuesday. Here we go. I'm talking about change, y'all. I'm talking about, in fact, if I had to categorize this, we talked about balance. Now we're talking about awareness. I need us to all be aware that for us to step into the next level of our lives, to transform into the next best version of ourselves, to attain and go forward with our greater priorities, goals, dreams, and aspirations, you do realize a change is going to have to take place. You do realize you're going to have to release some of the things of what you were, to aspire to what you can be. You're going to let go of those doubts, frustrations, and aggravations, to step forward in your destiny. You're going to let go of those fears, and lock in on your faith this morning. Somebody come in with me today. I said change is going to have to come. But the challenge is, in this process of being human, change is one of the hardest things that we as human beings face. Because, let's just be honest, we like comfort zones. We love routine, and we love the ease of the process. Because if not, we wouldn't hear statements such as the path of least resistance. We wouldn't have statements like a comfort zone. We wouldn't have statements like, I just want to keep it easy and breezy. You hear what I'm saying this morning? I'm talking about change, y'all. For change to occur in our life, there must be growth. Growth and change are used as synonymous, that they must go together. But guess what? That requires a releasing of what was to step into what could be. You had to stop being one to become two. You had to evolve beyond the fifth grade to get to the sixth grade. You had to graduate high school to step into college and young adulthood. You see where I'm going with this? Change and growth. This is going to be a part of your process of 2024. But Dennis, what's the point of it? Why is it necessary? Because change requires us to push beyond what we know. Change requires us to seek beyond what we've accomplished. Change calls us to see beyond what we currently stand and raise our expectations to where we can go. Change is a good thing, folks, because it's also human nature for us to want to grow, to want us to push beyond what we currently understand, to see just about what we're capable of. Each and every one of us want to produce the best version of ourselves, to see just what we're capable of, to see what would it play out to be if I went this way. If I decided to go ahead and write that book, if I started that business, if I decided to go to med school, if I decided to start that business, on and on, if I started this family, if I got married, if I continue to lose that weight, save that money, get out of debt, on and on and on. These are processes of change, of growth. When we want to start in one position of our lives where we are aware of who we are and progress to the next level of our lives. But the thing is, to keep in mind that change is not a quick process. Change is a process. In fact, I want to look at it like this. If you're truly looking to change is like taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Oh, somebody said with me this morning, hashtag take the stairs to your success. Because guess what? When you take the stairs, you're putting in some actual effort. You're going to sweat a little bit. It's going to have your heart kind of running and racing a little bit. It's going to have you wonder, do I really want this? Oh, it's going to have you doing that thing thing we just been talking about that come along with growth and change. Growth and change could produce what? Pain. Oh, that pain requires some hurt. That pain requires some discipline. That pain requires that you acknowledge me and realize that what we've been doing, what you've been doing is not working. Where you currently stand is not operating the way you're meant to be. What you find yourself experiencing is not a normal state of mind. Think of it like this. When you break your arm and it's in a cast, your arm doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel right. It feels what? Out of place. Disjoint. That means it's not in the proper joint. That means it's not in the proper place, which means it needs to be fixed. It needs to be reset. And allow itself to heal so that pain can settle. So you can heal and be mended and step into the next level of who you're meant to be. Functionally use that arm the way you're meant to. Functionally use that hip the way it's meant to, that knee or that hip the way it's meant to. You see what I'm saying? That these things happen because pain is coming to place. And pain pushes us beyond where we currently stand. Pain challenges us to exist as we currently are or to evolve. Pain says that you can transform beyond what you currently stand. What you have done might have been okay for last year, last season, last circumstances. But greater days stand before you on today. And I need us to realize something. I need you to embrace this in 2024. Come on in with me. I'm going to break it down for this one. In 2024, I need us to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Oh, come on. You're going to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. What am I saying to you this morning? With change, with growth, with progress comes difficulty, comes hardship, comes those growing pains of life. Because guess what? You decided that where you've been is not good enough for you anymore. And that's fine. It's called outgrowing. It's called evolving. It's called transforming into your next best self. And with that growth, with that change, with that greater spirit of perseverance, you find yourself hitting some turbulence. You find yourself hitting some resistance. You find yourself just, oh man, I don't know if I really want it. But when you think about it, just think about it with me. When it hurt a little bit, when it put you back against the wall, when it pressed you a little bit further than what you can stand, those are the things that matter. Those are the things that have carried you where you currently stand. Think about this now. When you were so stressed and you didn't think you passed that test, but you dug in, you redeveloped the way you study, the way you view and review your information. You might even got into the right study group. When you find yourself with your back against the wall and maybe dealing with debt in certain situations, maybe you rediscover how to run your budget. Maybe you decided to pick up another job, whatever it was. It made you step back and reanalyze what you're doing. Hey, notice I said reanalyze. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. A lot of times we want to throw out the baby with the bathwater. No! When you meet difficulties, sometimes it's just allowing that you rework the plan, that you rework the process, but stay the course. Hey, I said stay the course. Because the pain, the difficulty is all building to something else. What I need us to realize is sometimes the turmoil, is going to lead us to triumph. Sometimes that stress is building your strength. Sometimes the fight is up there to guide you a greater faith. I'm just telling you that the pain has a purpose. And that purpose is compelling you to do what? Grow, transform, evolve into your next best self. But that's the beautiful part. You get to decide to do it. You get to decide how you want to interpret it, how you want to focus on it, the perspective that you keep. You can say, why is this happening to me? Or you can say, okay, this is happening. How am I going to deal with it? How am I going to strategically move forward? What decisions will I make from here? What resources, what goals, what aspirations do I have to push my life forward beyond where I currently stand? This is the time to resettle myself. Like I told you, we're reworking the plan. We're not starting over. Hey, we are starting again. But that's the process of growth, of change, and evolution in your life, and transforming into your next best self. Now, I love to tell you this. I'm just telling you, I told you that growth and change are both painful, right? That's what we talked about. It's painful. It hurts. It's uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Hashtag get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But what we must realize is that I told you it's a choice. It's a choice on how we choose to view it. It's a choice on the perspective that we take. It's a choice on the focus that we have toward dealing with these situations as they come about. Life will present a series of trials, tribulations, and circumstances that will seem unfavorable. Yes, I said seem. But a lot of times these things come to shake up our lives and show us that we're more. They come to remind us that we're greater than where we currently stand. They come to get us out of those comfort zones that we love to cling to. Those habits that we love to just hang on to that might not be so good for us, that procrastination, that doubt, that worry, that fear. Those things that we think are serving us but only holding us back. Sometimes life, most of the time life has to come to and push us outside of that to make us say, maybe, just maybe, I need to work a little harder. Maybe, just maybe, I need to aspire for a little bit more. Maybe, just maybe, I need to raise my goals, dreams, and aspirations and see myself in a new light in 2024. Because when you want to do this now, as I told you, that growth and change are both painful, but nothing is more painful than being somewhere you don't belong. Somebody somebody saying, where don't I belong? You don't belong being in a period of fear and doubt. You don't belong in a pit of worry. You don't belong in a state of mind that all you do is focus on your mistakes. You don't belong in a mindset that's only focused on negativity and can't see any positivity in your life. You don't belong in a repetitive circle of continuing to perpetuate the same circles of insanity that are not pushing your life forward, but you're only staying in the hamster wheel. You feel like you're doing something, but you're not going anywhere. You're not progressing, but you're just keeping it on because you're telling yourself, what, I'm busy. I'm trying. I'm working hard. Well, I'm telling you, you're not. You are stuck. And in this process of being in this process of 2024, there's no reason. We are 16 days in, folks. 16 days in to 2024. There's no reason to be stuck. As I told you before, hey, those who've heard it, please bear with me because I got to share it in 2024 and shine a new light to each and every one of us because you need to be aware of this. In 2024, you have the power. Hey, you have the ability. Oh, you have the responsibility and the authority to redefine what being stuck in the process of your life is. I need you to take the S and realize that you have strength. You have a strength that is undeveloped, a strength that is yet to be tapped, a strength that is preparing to propel you to the next level of your life. You need to take hold of that S and let that strength build you and carry you. Take that T, hey, and see yourself as a treasure. Operate as a treasure. Know that your gifts, talents, and abilities are making room for you. They are the treasures that are meant to help you aspire, to go for it, to grow for it in the next season of your life. But that's only if you're willing to do the work. Do the inside homework of figuring you out, what you're meant to bring to this world. Step into your calling, to your purpose, to a greater understanding of what you do and doing it. It's time to stop sitting back on the sidelines of your life. Step into the limelight, step on the stage, and go for it as a star of your own show. Remember, I told you, it's up to you to take responsibility, authority, and accountability for your life. But it's only if you decide to take hold of the treasures, the talents and abilities that make you who you are. Next, I need you to take the you. Oh, take hold of that you and embrace your unique journey. Stop complaining about what's not working out for you, what hadn't gone your way, what you've seen other people do and it didn't work out for them. I'm talking about embrace you. Do what you can where you are with what you have. Oh, somebody didn't hear me this morning. I said embrace your unique journey. Do what you can. In each and every season of life, you can only do what you can do. All you can do is all you can do. And all you can do is enough. But make sure each and every day, hey, that you do all you can do. As you do what you can where you are, I need you to embrace the opportunities that are presented to you. Sometimes some things is happening for a season. Sometimes some things are just for a set of circumstances. Embrace the process. Stop. Why is me? Woe is me. Get away from that. That same mind, that same energy that you put toward complaining, that you put toward being negative, that's the same mind that you want to use to strategically move forward. Hey, strategically move forward in your life. So why you're so busy in 2024 talking yourself out? How about you talk yourself in? Oh, somebody talk yourself in this morning. Remind yourself that I have been down before, but yet I still stand. Like the great Maya Angelou, and still I rise no matter what comes my way. Remind yourself that I've had tough circumstances, but guess what? I was able to overcome it. I had a tough test and exam, but guess what I got? I hit the books, I got in the right study group, and I passed it. I didn't know if I was going to do well in that job interview, but I sharpened my job interview skills. I did a few practice runs. I continued to stay at it. I didn't take the no's. Hey, I made no more vitamin, and I pushed forward till I got my yes because I knew what I deserved. That's what I'm saying when I say you got to embrace the unique version, the unique journey that is your life. Next, you got to take the C. Oh, that C. I'm asking you to be courageous. Notice I didn't ask you to be fearless. I said be courageous this morning. Be courageous simply means acknowledge the fear. Yes, I'm worried. Yes, I got some doubt. Yeah, I have some frustration. Yeah, I got some hang-ups that kind of keep me from not really want to proceed forward. But still I'm going forward because standing still has not served you. Standing in the corner, standing in your doubts, standing in your fears, standing in your frustrations, standing in the mistakes of yesteryear, that time's gone. Somebody come in with, what has been is done. This is a new season, a new opportunity. Courageously pick yourself up because guess what? You're not starting over. You're starting with the wisdom, the experience of what you've been through. Allow it to prepare you forward and be bold, be courageous, be blessed and unstoppable as you go forward on this day. But you have to have a courageous mindset, acknowledging the fears, acknowledging the worries, keeping them in their place and continuing to proceed on in your life. You got to be courageous. Last but not least, take that K and realize that guess what? You don't know that you don't know. Again, I tell you, we are 16 days in. 16 days in to 2024. So you telling me you know what next month is going to be? You know what next quarter going to play out for you. You don't know. Embrace the experiences. Embrace the opportunities to grow. Embrace the people that you currently find yourself interacting with. For each lesson, each opportunity, each interaction is teaching you something. Learn the lessons and quit repeating the cycles. Hey, learn the lessons and quit repeating the cycles. Allow yourself to learn, to grow, to evolve, to take wisdom, to take experience, and apply them and make yourself better. You don't know that you don't know, but you gotta have faith. You gotta have hope. You gotta continue to cultivate that seed of growth and press your life forward. You have no reason. Hey, you have no reason to be stuck stuck in 2024 because that's not where you belong. You get to redefine it. You get to reset it. And if nothing else in 2024, decide that you want to grow, that you're willing to change, that you're willing to push past the pain that each one of them bring because you know where you belong. Stuck might have meant trapped in a circle or trapped in a cycle of what used to be in 2023, 2024, not anymore. In 2024, it means that you know your strength and know that you're embracing the talents and the treasures that are wrapped within you. It means that you embracing the unique journey that make you who you currently are, that you are courageously going forward, boldly aspiring to be better. And you know that you don't know everything, but you're progressing and looking forward to learning, embracing the challenges and seeing where your life can go. I pray that each and every one of you, each and every one of you be blessed on this Transformative Tuesday.